Being born in 1950 in the segregated South, I was never allowed to go to public library, public swimming pools, nothing. And so all we had was church, school, and home.
I felt my wrist burning, and I realized that somebody had put a cigarette out on my wrist.
The only place to get a feeling of being important or recognized was in the church.
We come late, but we come. And that became the kind of watchword for Presbyterian involvement. We were late coming, but then we came with force and with power.
Dr. King has been assassinated, he's dead. And I cried more than I did when my father died.
Black Presbyterians have a story to tell. In some ways, it's the same story, one of oppression and struggle on the road to equality, freedom, and respect. It was long in coming, but when the civil rights movement arrived, it arrived with a vengeance. The seeds of discontent that took root in the movement were sown long before Brown versus the Board of Education, long before Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. It was an awareness that began in childhood.
What you are taught, at least in my case, and I've seen this in many other cases in the African-American community, when you grow up in a community of oppression, you are taught how to survive from the time you exit the womb. Black mothers were great at doing this, as well as black fathers, but particularly black mothers, who were the primary shapers of children at a young age.
Superintendents of the school, all white, would come, or the supervisors of the school. Only light complexion black students could be brought to the auditorium. People my complexion darker, it was like we would hurt white people's eyes if they looked at us. It was strange. I mean, there was no phase, no aspect of life that was not covered by white supremacy. And so as a child, you had to learn that, because if you make one mistake, you may not be hurt, but you may cause a black person to be killed.